Hello.
Hello
Hello,
po.
sir.
Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. So I repeat the 5 levels of learning. Unconscious incompetence means I don't know that I don't know. So level 1. Level 2 is conscious incompetence. I know that I don't know and want to improve. So there is a space for improvement. If this is the kind of learner or listener you are, then there is a room for improvement. So number 3, conscious competence. I know how to do it, but I have to concentrate on my task. It's okay. Okay. And then level 4, unconscious competence. I can do it with ease and habitually. And then number 5, conscious, unconscious competence. I can explain how I do it with ease to others. So the 21st century skills that we need to learn is learning is a response to external stimuli. This is only behaviorism. We have to go to cognitism. Learning is a process of acquiring and storing information. If these are the level of competence that we want to train with our employees and teachers, it is still not viable for the 21st century skills because we have to advance to constructivism. Learning is a process of building an understanding. Remember, there are a lot of people who can memorize their job description, but in terms of understanding and how to implement it, they lack this skill. And connectivism is learning is a process of connecting or connecting. So when we are now on the 21st century where we have to engage in different platforms. So the 21st century skills are critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity. Please follow after me so that you will have a participation. Critical thinking. Response. Do I have an audience? Follow after me. Critical thinking.
Critical thinking,
Collaboration.
collaboration,
Communication.
communication,
And creativity.
and creativity.
So they are the first 21st century skills. So critical thinking is looking at problems in a new way. Okay? It is looking at problem in a new way. In other words, this is a problem solving skills that we need analysis and use different kinds of reasoning such as deductive and inductive to understand a situation, analyze complex system, and understand how their interconnected parts support the system. Gather relevant information, ask important questions that clarify points of view and help solve problems. Make decisions by selecting appropriate criteria and identifying alternatives to make reliable choices. So we have here a deductive and inductive reasoning. So when we say deductive from general to specific, you can see the screen, the yellow arrow going down from general to specific, and inductive is from specific to general. So inductive versus deductive reasoning is It starts with observation, generalization, and then the theory. And the deductive is from the theory, prediction, and experiment. Inductive reasoning versus deductive reasoning. No matter how unrealistic that sounds, in many fields such as science and law, proof simply doesn't exist. There can only be facts and evidence that lead you to certain conclusion. So for inductive reasoning, someone who uses inductive reasoning make a specific observation and then draw a general conclusion. Whereas deductive reasoning is a specific conclusion following a general theory. A deductive reasoning. Example, all the people present at the webinar are 30 or older. Joanna Chua, the birthday celebrant, is in the room. Therefore, Joanna is at least 30 years old. Pero, Ma'am Joanna, I know you are 40. Inductive reasoning, the teacher used PowerPoint in the last few classes. Therefore, the teacher will use PowerPoint tomorrow. So you can see the difference between deductive and inductive reasoning. Example of deductive reasoning, again, all oranges are fruit. All fruits grow on trees. Therefore, all oranges grow on trees. Common patterns of inductive reasoning. Example 1. 85% of students of the high school are colorblind. Alan is one of the students there. So Alan is probably colorblind. We have abductive reasoning. It is incomplete observation and the best prediction may be true. So for deductive reasoning, the general rule is specific, conclusion, always true. And inductive, the specific observation to general conclusion. The law of syllogism, if P, Q, and Q is R, then P, R is true. I exist. I am human. My pencil exists. Therefore, my pencil is human. So that is abductive reasoning. All cats have 4 legs. I have 4 legs. Therefore, I am a cat. That is abductive reasoning. Penguins are black and white. Some old TV shows are black and white. Therefore, some penguins are old TV shows. Abductive reasoning. Here's a funny example. Any group of people are all of the same gender. Prove this by induction. Who can prove this by induction? So potatoes have skin. I have skin, therefore I am potato. That is deductive reasoning. Okay. So participate on this blank. Deduction moves from blank to will answer. Deduction moves from
General to specific.
very good, or is when a blank is given with blank to support it. So from general to specific, or is when a blank is given with blank to support it. Come on, participate. I know this is a webinar, but I made use of this so that you will participate in my lecture. Deduction moves from general to specific or is when a blank is given with to support it. If you cannot answer, I'll give you that as an assignment. Let's go on, but we'll come back later. Must see if the evidence is valid. If the evidence is valid, the conclusion must be logical. You may ask yourself, what is the conclusion? What evidence supports it? Is the evidence logical? So go now to creative thinking skills. Example of creative thinking skills is analytical mindset, problem solving, communication, open-mindedness, organization, experimentation, active listening, curiosity, lateral thinking, and divergent thinking. Critical thinking is thinking about your thinking while you're thinking in order to make your thinking better. That is according to Richard W. Hall. I repeat, critical thinking is thinking about your thinking while you're thinking in order to make your thinking better. So ask yourself, are you thinking in order to make your thinking better or you are not thinking? Answer this. What do the following 5 things have in common? Milk, soda pop, coffee, orange juice, beer. What's the answer? What do the following 5 things have in common? Milk, soda pop,
Liquid.
coffee, orange juice, and beer. Come on.
They are all liquids.
They are all drinkable liquid. Very good. 2. Put the following buildings or structures in order of height, from the shortest to the tallest. 1. Shed. 2. Skyscraper. 3. Duplex. 4. Bungalow. 5. Typical camping tent. Engineering, go!
5, 1, 3, 4, 2.
5, 1, 3, 4, 2. Very good.
Yay!
What do the following animals have in common? Cat, fox, raccoon, squirrel, and mouse. Sa SMS, go!
4. Tails.
What do they have in common?
4.
Yes, they all have a tail and they are all quadrupeds, 4-legged. Put the following invention in order from earliest to most recent. Radio, television, gramophone, telephone, telegraph. CBMA and CEIT, go!
Wait lang, sir.
Okay. What's the order? Come on, hone your thinking skills. The answer is ala, babalik ba tayo sa 20th century o 21st century talaga tayo? The answer is 5, 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay? Number 5. What feature do the following words have in common? Oh, mga kase. Armchair, egg, imagination, over, and understand. One, two, three, 4, 5. So the answer is they start with a vowel a, e, I, o, u. 6. Put these bodies of water in order in terms of volume from smallest to largest. Lake, pond, ocean, brook, sea. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have an audience? Are you participating? Are you exercising your critical thinking skills?
Sir, may,
They are participating in the chat box. Pwede yung tingnan.
Yun ang problema sa chat box, di ko mabasa.
nag-answer po si Sir Jem Wilson ng 21453 daw po.
Oh,
2,
andyan na
1.
po si Tessa. Siya na ang magbabasa.
21453 po.
The answer is 42153. 42153.
Better luck next time, Sir Jem.
What do the following land masses have in common? Italy, Gallipoli, Carpathia, Istria, and Sinai. What
Lahat
do they
sila
have
may
in
letter A.
common? Ang liliit naman yung ano, di ko mabasa.
Lahat po sila may letter A.
Lahat sila may letter A? Yes. And di ba that is
They-
critical thinking? Tama naman, di ba?
They all start with capital letters, sir.
They all start with capital. Very good. What else? Because the answer that I got is they are all peninsulas. And critical thinking is very good because, as teachers, baka pag nag-answer sila katulad ng sinabi, they all have letter A. Dahil ang iniisip mo, hindi ka 21st century, peninsula sila lahat, wrong ka ng wrong, tama naman, di ba? And tama rin yung nagsagot na they all start with capital letters. So, broaden your critical thinking. Do not be too strict with what you have researched in the books, but be flexible. That is creative thinking. Okay, remember in the Taxonomy of Educational Objectives by Benjamin Bloom, cognitive KC, comprehension or understand, application, analysis, evaluation, and create. The lower thinking skills are application. The higher order thinking is analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. Let us practice. Creativity, trying new approaches to solve problems. So you must be thinking out of the box, especially the secretaries of the offices. Kung ano yung pinapagawa ng boss nyo, dapat you have to think outside the box. Nakakaasar ang secretary na sinabi mo na nga, hindi pa niya kayang gawin. Okay?
Sorry na, sir.
Ha? O mga secretaries, you have to think outside the box. You have
Okay po,
initiative.
sir.
Hindi yung kung ano yung sinabi lang sa inyo. Sinabi na nga sa inyo, copy and paste, wrong pa rin. Ano ba?
Noted, sir.
Yes. Masakit akong magsalita pero totoo, di ba?
It's okay.
Okay, thank you. So the Bloom's taxonomy of cognitive domain, you have to go higher order thinking skills. Okay? Higher order thinking skills is in demand. Okay. Everyone, will you solve this? The goat, the wolf, and the cabbage riddle. So once upon a time, there was a farmer. The boat was so tiny that it could only take the farmer himself and one additional passenger. He wanted to move a wolf, a goat, and a cabbage across a river with his tiny boat. When the farmer is around, everyone is safe. Remember, the goat will eat the cabbage. Pero kung uunahin naman niya yung cabbage, the wolf, a carnivorous animal, will eat the goat. How will you solve this riddle or puzzle? Go. Alin ang uunahin? Ng farmer. Isa-isa lang na itatawid niya. Kung uunahin niya yung cabbage, pagbalik niya, namatay na yung goat. Kung uunahin naman niya yung wolf, pagbalik niya, wala na yung cabbage. Kinain na ni kambing. Come on, Pastor. You think, Pastor, this is higher order thinking skills. Higher order thinking skills. You can do it.
Goat
May
first.
nagsagot po, wolf,
Goat.
cabbage, goat daw po.
Again, ma'am.
May nagsagot po from BPA office, wolf, cabbage, goat.
Ano yung uunahin niya? Yung
Wolf po.
wolf. Pagbalik niya, kinain na ng cabbage. Kinain na ni goat si cabbage. Pag si wolf.
Goat po yung unahin niya.
Goat yung uunahin niya.
Opo,
Okay.
babalik siya.
Across. Pagkatapos,
Cabbage po.
babalikan niya yung
Opo. Tapos kukunin niya
cabbage.
ulit yung wolf.
yung goat, sir. Pag nakarating sa kabila, kakainin
Opo.
din.
Pagdating po niya sa kabila, kukunin niya po ulit yung goat.
Okay.
Iiwan po ulit doon sa first, tapos kukunin niya po ulit yung wolf.
Wolf.
Iwan niya po yung goat doon.
And then, sa kanya
Babalikan niya na po
babalikan yung goat. Very
Yes
good.
po.
That is higher order thinking skills. So, sige, pakiulit, Sir Erwil, para for the rest of the participant, ano yung uunahin ng farmer?
Ito po, yung una, ipupunta niya po dyan.
Okay.
Tapos,
Ganda na.
second, ito.
Okay.
Tapos, kukunin niya po yung goat.
Okay.
Ibabalik niya dito.
Okay.
Tapos, kukunin niya po ito.
Okay.
Tapos, saka niya
Participants,
babalikan
clear? Did you understand? Participants?
Yes, sir.
Palakpakan natin si Sir Erwin. Okay. So, tama. Okay, another. There are two people near the river and both of them want to get on the other side. The boat can only take one of them, but they got across. How? Paano nangyari? Ang dalawang tao, isang tao lang ang kasya ng boat, but they got across. Ala, nag-google na ata kayo, ha? The answer is,
Lumangoy po sila, sir.
They're both on the other side.
the answer is, the solution. Who said they were on the same side? Sino ba nagsabi na pareho silang side? The boys start on opposite sides of the river. Gets? Opposite sides. Kaya nagpalitan lang sila at isang bangka ang ginamit nila. They got across. So tingnan niyo yung yung higher order thinking skills. Di ba? So what MI? Riddles. I am an odd number. Take away a letter and I become even. What number am I? I am an odd number. Take away a letter and I become even. What number am I?
Number 7 po, Pastor.
Number 7. Yes, very good. Palakpakan natin si ma'am. Ba't walang nagpa-participate? Palakpakan natin si ma'am. I can break, I can be clogged, I can be attacked, I can be given, I can be kept, I can be crushed. Yet I can be whole at the same time. What I am? What am I? I can break, I can be clogged, I can be attacked, I can be given, I can be kept, I can be crushed, yet I can be whole at the same time. What am I? The answer is heart. Oh, Ma'am Rixiban, heart. People buy me to eat, but never eat me. What I am? People buy me to eat, but never eat me. What am I? The answer is
Spoon daw po.
spoon. Yes, kitchen, eating paraphernalia. People buy me to eat, but never eat me. Correct. Spoon or eating paraphernalia.
Plate.
Yes. I always run, but never walk. Often murmur, but never talk. Have a bed, but never sleep. Have a mouth, but never eat. Who am I?
A river.
Yes, very good. It's the river. A rich man needs blank, a poor man has blank. If you eat blank, you'll die. And when you die, you'll take blank with you. One word fits all blank spaces. What? It is a 7-letter word. What is the answer?
Nothing, sir.
Yes, very good. A rich man needs nothing. A poor man has nothing. If you eat nothing, you'll die. And when you die, you'll take nothing with you. Very good. Okay. So, in order for you to understand the higher order thinking skills, we go back to Piaget's stages of cognitive development. There is no such thing as accelerated development. Kahit matanda na kayo, kahit nagtuturo na tayo sa college o sa graduate school, pag hindi mo na-master yung sinasabi ni John Piaget, mai-stuck ka doon sa sensory motor, pre-operational, the concrete operational, and the formal operational. So dapat ma-master mo yun. Yan. The first one is sensory motor. Diba? Kaya nung bata tayo, hinawakan tayo sa kilikili at sinabi ng mga nag-aalaga sa atin, laglag to, nudumakkel. Laglag to, nudumakkel. Kaya laglag, didimakkel. The sensory motor. The object permanence is a child's understanding that objects continue to exist even though they cannot be seen or heard. So makikita mo na yung bata, mahina siya sa insight kapag may pinakita kang laruan at itinago mo at baliwala lang sa kanya. Dapat alam niya na nag-e-exist yun dahil object permanence. And then, another one is the law of conservation. Ano yung law of conservation? Ayan, nung pangatlo sa concrete operational. Iiyak siya dahil akala niya mas marami ang juice na nabigay sa kuya niya dahil yung cylindrical glass ay mas payat kaysa yung hawak-hawak niya na isang glass na mas wide. So pag hindi niya na-master na pareho lang ang laman, marami sa inyo pupunta sa palengke. Magkakasuki pa yung nagtitinda sa inyo. Magkakautang na loob pa kayo dahil sa bilis kamay nila na magkilo ng karne, akala nyo dinagdagan nila. Buntok na ni suki. Pero bangking pala yung kiluhan. Ikaw ang nadaya. Sila ang kumita. Di ba? So, the theories of insight. So, we have attention, the memory, the speed, the creativity, flexibility, and the dual processing theory. The very first comprised lesson a reason-based logical and rational thinking pattern, whereas the better incorporate experience-based logical and automated procedures. The study has shown that both approaches probably require insight. The second stage is perhaps more prominent. Remember the story of Wolfgang Kohler and his chimpanzee? Di ba kinulong niya yung chimpanzee at naglagay siya ng iba't ibang sticks. May mahaba, may maigsi, at may saging sa labas ng cage. At nung nagutom yung chimpanzee, trinay ng chimpanzee na ilapit yung saging pero maliit yung kanyang stick. So ang ginawa niya, trinay niya yung longer, hindi pa rin maabot. So trinay niya kasi yung pinakamalaki ay nasa mas malayo. So ginamit niya yung pinakamaliit na stick para abutin yung pinakamahabang stick para makuha niya yung saging. That is insightful learning. Okay? Another, two trains enter a tunnel on the same track from opposite sides at exactly 10 o'clock and exit without a collision. How is it possible? Paano nangyari na dalawang train ay hindi nagkabanggaan sa pareho na 10 o'clock na pag nila sa tunnel? What's the solution? Anyone? One lane lang naman, di siya pwedeng magkasalubungan.
10 a.m. po yung isa, 10 p.m. po yung isa.
Very good, sir. 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Kaya walang collision. Ayan. Now, let's go now to collaborative thinking skills. Itong collaborative thinking skills, working together to reach a common goal. Dito sa guidance, we are a team. Hindi pwedeng si Elizabeth magpa-test na hindi niya ini-inform yung kanyang head. Kasi we are working together. Hindi rin pwede itong bagong secretary na gagawa siya ng isang bagay na hindi alam ng kanyang boss. Insubordination yung mga ginagawa niyong ganyan. Dapat kayo sa inyong mga boss. Same sa registrar's office. Walang gagawa na isang staff na hindi alam ng head registrar. Dahil pag merong ganon, baka may sarili kang mundo. Baka hindi ka marunong makikollaborate. Kahit pa may naka-schedule, always learn to connect to your boss. Ganon din sa library. Hindi pwede si Madam Roan na basta na lang ikilos na hindi alam ng kanyang head librarian. Ganon din sa lahat ng opisina dito sa accounting. Dapat may collaboration. We work together. We are not in competition. Actually, nagkataon lang na may boss. Pero sa totoo lang, hindi naman kami bossy. Kailangan lang talagang we work together to reach a common goal. Sa mga teaching naman, hindi kayo basta pwedeng mag-absent na hindi kayo nagpapaalam sa immediate na supervisor ninyo. Halimbawa, ikaw ay supervisor mo si principal, hindi ka basta aalis ng school na lalabas kung saan-saan ka pupunta. Oo, nagpaalam ka nga sa mga ibang administrator, pero ang immediate supervisor mo pa rin ay si Madam Maris. Ganon din sa elementary. Huwag kang magpaalam kay Ma'am Jo dahil na hindi ka nagpapaalam sa immediate supervisor. Matutunan natin yun. Masakit ang lecture na ito, pero bato-bato sa langit, ang tamaan, mabubukulan. Collaboration. Work effectively with different groups of people, including people from diverse culture. Be flexible and willing to compromise with team members to reach a common goal. Demonstrate responsibility as a team member working toward a shared goal. Communication is a requirement for any company to maintain profitability. Ano ba naman lang na i-text ninyo yung mga superior ninyo na natutuloy ba ang schedule na to kung may webinar, di ba? Di ba priority ang webinar dahil lahat naman. It's crucial for students to learn how to effectively convey ideas among different personality types. That has the potential to eliminate confusion in a workplace, which makes your students yung nagamit dito pero employees, valuable parts of their teams, departments, and companies. Every day, you are part of a team. Will your involvement with others be successful? Kung hindi collaboration ang iniisip mo, magtatagumpay ka kaya kung mag-iisa ka? There is an African proverb which says, if I want to go fast, I go alone. But if I want to go faster, we go together. What is this team? Again, participate. It's a couple team. What about this team? It is parent and child team. What about that picture? It is a sibling team. So focus the value of having a team. Importance of communication, the gateway to a successful team. Developing an edge, the difference between two talented teams is leadership. Halimbawa, dalawang team, guidance office and registrar's office. So, talented pareho, but the difference between the two talented team is leadership. The big picture, the goal is more important than the role. Oh, goal nga natin, makapag-enroll ng marami. Pero webinar nga eh. So you have to sacrifice the goal because the role is more important than the goal is more important than the role. So the big picture. And are you the bad apple in Aldersgate College? Rotten attitude ruins a team. Pag hindi ka nakiki-collaborate o nakiki-team building, you are probably the bad apple. The team is an acronym for Together Everyone Achieves More. TEAM. Together Everyone Achieves More. So the value of having a team, multiple perspective on how to reach a goal. They say 3 heads are better than 1. You share credit for victories and blame for losses. Why do some people prefer to stand alone or they do not want to join the team? What do you think are the reasons why people prefer to stand alone? People are fond of admitting that they can do everything. If this is your mentality, it is a myth because no one is a lone ranger. Some individuals fail to promote teamwork because they feel threatened by other people. I am not threatened by having a new staff who is more adept in computer technology, parang mas matalino siya. Dapat hindi ganun ang ugali natin. Halimbawa, pareho kayong staff sa library, staff sa register, sa accounting, mas matalino yung isang staff. It doesn't matter kung mas marami siyang alam. Okay? You are not being threatened. Why? Because everyone is part of the team. Everybody should have an equal chance, but they shouldn't have a flying start. Siyempre naman, ba? Everybody is important. Everybody is equal, but not everybody is having a flying start. Everybody is important, but everyone is not equal. So leadership is the success of the team. Okay? Iisa lang ang leader. Dapat susunod ang team player. Hindi lahat ay kung ano ang decision ng team leader, question ni team player. Remember the geese formation. Why are they forming the V formation? Because the leader has to stay in front, and when they fly a V formation, there is a synergy that takes place. Because the bird that will follow after the leader will be easily gets tired and babagsak siya. Kaya kailangan V formation para magtutulungan sila. And at times, the leader gets tired. Somebody has to take the leadership. Leaders are lifters. Ito, gusto ko to. Naman, lifters. Pero kung matigas ang ulo naman ng team player na pinagsasabihan mo na gawin mo to, hindi niya nagagawa, wala ka nang magagawa, kundi magsalita ka na rin dahil nililip mo nga na siya. Hindi naman niya nakukuha. So, pakibasa nyo nga itong sinabi ni Bill Belichick. Ready, go.
It's not the strength for the individual players, but it is
But
the
it's the
strength of the
strength of the
unit
unit and
and
how they all function together.
together.
Okay, so yan yung team natin. May kanya-kanya tayong unit, but remember, our team is the whole Aldersgate College. At kung mapahiya ang isang empleyado, kahihiyan nating lahat. Kaya bawal magsiraan dapat. Nagtutulungan. At kagaya nga ng sinabi ko, learn to collaborate and practice the principle of synergy, that shared goals, encouragement, communication, and feedback is better. So synergy may be combined effort more than the sum of enhanced result of working together as cooperative interaction. 1 + 1 = 3 in synergy. The goal is way more important than your role. Ito yung principle ng football. Okay? And then, talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championship. We want to champion around Solano and beyond, but we need teamwork as a unit, as a college. Everybody on a championship team doesn't get publicity, but everyone can say he's a champion. Diba ang ganda yun? Hindi iisang tao, hindi mga VPs, hindi mga deans, hindi lang yung mga execom ang pinagsasabihan sa labas na ang gagaling nila, pero sana ang mangyari, buong Aldersgate sasabihin nila maganda yung college na yan, magagaling ang empleyado dyan. Mahirap bang pumalakpak doon? Wala talaga. Hindi kayo convinced. It is all right to aim high if you have plenty of ammunitions. Talaga naman, di ba? Kanya-kanya tayo ng linya. Kaya hindi tayo dapat nagkakabungguhan dahil kung wala ang parts of the body, halimbawa, sasabihin ng kamay, ayoko na. Halimbawa, ang Aldersgate is a body. Ayoko ng kamay. Abot na lang ako ng abot ng mga objects. Sabi ng pa, ayoko na rin lakad ng lakad. Kaya nagtampo na rin si tenga. Ayoko na nakikinig ng mga problema ng empleyado. Sabi ng mata, ayoko nang tinitingnan ang kahirapan ng ng magparami ng enrollment. Sabi naman ng mata, ayoko nang aamuyin yung sarap ng niluluto sa kantin. Sabi naman ni ilong, ay di ayoko na rin kumain. Sabi ni bunganga, anong nangyari sa buong katawan? Namatay. Okay, ito yung bad apple. Bad apple, rotten attitudes ruin a team. Attitude problem talaga. Tingnan natin. The impact of attitudes on a highly talented players. You have the ability, you have the attitude. What is the result? Okay, you have the ability, great talent, plus rotten attitude, bad team. You have great talent, pero bad attitude, average team lang. And we do not want to settle for the second best. We always want to be the best and not the second best. Great talent plus average attitude is a good team. And great talent plus good attitude is a great team. Attitude compounds when exposed to others. Nakakadamay ang bad attitude. When a team member is teachable and improvement is achieved, others will follow. When a leader is upbeat in the face of discouraging circumstances, others would want to be like him or her. When a team member displays a strong ethnic collaboration, others will initiate him. So bad attitudes compound faster. There's only one thing more contagious than good attitude, and that is a bad one. Parang yung nabubulok na kamatis sa isang basket, mas madaling masira kapag may isa ng bulok. Attitudes are subjective. Identifying a wrong one can be difficult. So give yourself a big hug from me. Bakit may mga wrong, may mga bad attitude or rotten attitude or bad apple? inability to admit a wrongdoing. Sinabi mo na ang mali itong ginawa mo, dapat baguhin na niya. Pag nag-submit siya ulit, mali. Ano ba yan? Okay lang, o sige. Give them the second chance. Dapat, pag tagal-tagal mo ng trabaho, gamay na gamay mo naman na. Okay? And you use your initiative. Number 2, you're the bad apple if you fail to forgive. Let us learn to forgive. Number 3, petty jealous. Petty jealous. Baka sasabihin mo, bakit ako na lang? Dami kong ginagawa. Yung boss ko wala naman. You wait till you become. Hintayin mo na maging boss ka rin para ikaw taga-pirma lang. Okay? Kung nagrereklamo ka na marami kang ginagawa. And then, number 4, a disease of me. Yung puro shock. Kaya mulatan shock. Shock. No? Konting ano lang na pinagawa sa'yo. Konting communication letter lang. May pangalan ka pa. Kailangan ba yon? A critical spirit. Yan. Kaya bad attitude. A desire to bag all the credit. Gusto mo ikaw na lang kumuha. Sige, bahala ka. Okay, last, communication. Sharing thoughts, ideas, and questions. Remember, there are 4 C's. Ano yung unang C? Panglas na tayo. Ano yung unang C kanina?
Critical thinking.
Critical thinking. Next C,
Collaboration.
collaboration. And then,
Communication.
communication. So, hindi, panglas na itong communication. Meron pang isa.
Creativity po.
Creativity. So, communication is the last C. To build effective communication skills, students or employees must learn to communicate using digital media and environment to support personal and group learning. Share information efficiently and effectively using appropriate digital media and environment. Communicate thoughts and ideas clearly and effectively to different audiences using various media and formats. I don't come over to play video games after school. I'm teaching an adult education class on using the internet to download and upload music and photos. So communication. Do we know how to use download and upload in communication? Are you sure this is how we upload data into the cloud? Kasi di nga nila naiintindihan mga baby boomers. Di sila mga millennials. Nothing heightens the suspense of a good movie like Catherine. Diba? Kasi kulang sila sa critical thinking, kaya walang creativity, kaya sa communication, nahihirapan. Kaya kahit tanong ng bata, masaya kayang kinakatay ang mga manok sa Jollibee kaya tinawag na chicken joy? O nga naman, bakit tinawag na chicken joy yung mga Jollibee? So sa isip ng mga bata, habang kinakatay, nagtatawa siguro yung mga manok kaya tinawag na chicken joy. Bakit tinawag ang blackboard? Green naman. Paano may communicate and use integrate critical thinking and creativity. Sige nga. Bakit tinawag ang blackboard? Mamaya, kung may snack ang school, is it okay to have a coffee break pero ang ibibigay naman nila soft drinks? Kaya nga tinawag na coffee break. Bakit soft drinks ang ibibigay? Is it okay to bring lunchbox during dinner? Di ba? Ang uod pag namatay, inuuod din ba? Mga critical thinking ano. Ang lamok pag gabi, nilalamok din ba? Ang lason kapag nag-expire, nakakalason pa ba? Ayan. So, give me your email address and I'll send you my newsletter. Ayan. So, downloading, pakibasa yung downloading. Ready, go.
Downloading is the process of getting web pages, images, and files from a web server.
Download can refer to the general transfer of data or transferring a specific file. Uploading, pakibasa.
Uploading is a process of putting web pages, images, and files onto a web server.
So when you are given the assignment to lead the invocation or prayer using downloading and uploading, how would you pray? 21st century na tayo. Dapat hindi lang yung Our Father who art in heaven, kopong-kopong tayo. Dapat ginagamit na rin natin ang uploading and unloading. Okay? Lord, we want to upload your glory and honor and download to us your blessing. O, di ba? Uploading and downloading. 21st century skills. To make a file visible to everyone on the internet, you will need to upload it. So, we upload the glory of God. We upload the generosity of God and ask Him to download the blessing and forgiveness. Amen. O, di ba? Di yung bata pa tayo, puro na lang ganun ang panalangin. Di na lang nagbago, 21st century na. Text, one of the most popular mediums. Emails, short messages, text message, social media interaction, and instant messaging are also form of text-based communication. Text-based communication, advantage and disadvantage, parang nag-overtime ako kaya tatapusin na natin whether you like it or you like. The Hawthorne Studies. Okay. Ito yung sa ano, bakit naging number 1 na educational system ang Finland ngayon. I-research nyo sa internet kasi walang exam, walang pressure, walang masyadong yung time na ginugugol sa school. Basta ang importante, lahat nag-e-enjoy. Learning is fun. So kahit sa math, kahit mahirap, napapadali nila. So, how to use the Hawthorne effect? Listen to your employees, notice and appreciate their effort, support diversity and inclusion of workplace. Communication implications of the Hawthorne. These are the implications. Content task related but include maintenance. Direction, vertical but horizontal is encouraged. Channel emphasizes variety, style, informal, less informal. So effective communication. Okay, practice test tayo. Please read.
The Hawthorne effect identified an increase in worker productivity based on optimization.
Alin dyan ang tamang sagot? Letter B, the knowledge that one is being observed. So yan yung Hawthorne effect. Maglagay ka ng CCTV, walang magnanakaw. Kasi may nag-o-observe. A manager who seeks to leverage the Hawthorne effect The correct answer is letter C. Engage employees in a manner that demonstrate that their work is important and their ideas are valuable. Now, let's go to the Pygmalion effect. Ito sa mga edu and lahat tayo. People are influenced by the expectation built upon them. Okay. So that is Pygmalion effect. Another term, pareho lang, ni Robert Rosenthal effect. Pygmalion, pareho lang. The power of expectation. Now, tingnan natin yung Pygmalion effect versus Galatea effect. Okay? Pareho yung 100% target na yung mismo intrinsic motivation niya, I will do it because I know I can. Pero 100 target sa Pygmalion effect, I want to do it because my boss thinks I can. Oh, sa mga office staff, hindi lang Pygmalion effect. Dapat gawin nyo rin yung Galatea effect na kaya nyong gawin. Hindi dahil ipinapagawa ang boss ninyo. Sa mga sa mga teaching staff, kaya ninyong ituro ang iba't ibang skills, styles, teaching methods, hindi dahil sinasabi ng dean o si BPAA, kundi dahil kaya nyong gawin. So Galatea effect versus Pygmalion effect, it is based on expectation of others. Galatea is rooted in self-expectation. So self-fulfilling prophecy. I always knew you are going to fail. Negative explanation, negative result. Okay? Answer this. What statue is this foot a part of?
C.
Huh? Letter?
C.
Come again? Come again?
C.
Letter C. Okay? Okay, so the message for today, everybody, let us read. Don't fear, ready, go.
Don't fear failure. The universe wants you to understand that sometimes the success you seek is hidden in your ability to step into the unknown. Be willing to start over or look like a complete amateur. Understand that the perceived failures, when amassed and used as a springboard of knowledge, can propel you into a destiny of your dreams.
Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you for listening. 21st century in the workplace works. God bless.